Are you looking for natural alternatives to hormone replacement therapy? Some herbal remedies have real science-backed benefits, but others, they're all hype. So if you're struggling with hot flashes, mood swings, low libido, or sleep issues, you may be wondering, can herbs actually help balance hormones, and which ones work and which are just wellness industry fluff? Today, I'm breaking it all down so you know exactly what's worth trying and what's a waste of time. So let's get into it. Many women turn to natural remedies instead of traditional hormone replacement therapy for a few key reasons. Number one, concerns over hormone therapy, whether synthetic or bioidentical, including potential side effects and individual reactions. Number two, a preference for plant-based solutions. Many women want a gentler, natural approach to managing symptoms. Number three, hormone replacement therapy isn't always accessible. Some women can't or don't want to take prescription hormones, even if they are bioidentical due to personal or medical reasons. And I respect that. But here's the catch. Not all natural solutions actually work. Some are backed by solid research, while others are just clever marketing. What about you? Do you prefer natural remedies or traditional hormone replacement therapy? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're so far finding this helpful, hit that like button. It really supports this channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more real talk on hormones, metabolism, and feeling your best after 40. Let's now talk about the herbs that actually work, the ones with scientific research supporting their effects on hormone balance. Number one, maca root. This is known to boost libido and energy. Maca is an adaptogen known for enhancing libido, increasing energy, and improving mood stability, especially in perimenopausal and postmenopausal women. So it's the science. Well, studies show that maca can improve sexual function, reduce fatigue, and help regulate mood without affecting estrogen levels. Maca comes in raw and gelatinized forms. Gelatinized maca is easier to digest because it's processed to remove starches, making it gentler on the stomach, versus raw maca, which retains more enzymes but can cause digestive discomfort for some people. So many prefer the gelatinized maca in lieu of raw maca. Okay, a little story time. Let's talk about my first experience with maca
and what not to do.
When I first tried maca, I was looking for an energy boost. I was dealing with adrenal dysfunction, and I thought, great, a natural alternative to caffeine and all the other stimulants, so let's try it. And like many people, I assumed if a little is good,
more must be better.
Now, this was very early in my functional medicine career, but what you don't know, you don't know. So I took more. Instead of following the recommended dose, I took double. I went to work as usual, but about 1 to 2 patients into my day, I started feeling a little short of breath. My heart was racing, and I honestly thought I was having a heart attack. So I called cardiology and I said,
"Hey, can you come to my office and do an EKG? I think I'm having a heart attack."
Thankfully, everything checked out, but my heart rate was sky high. That night, I told my husband, who's also a doctor, what happened, and his first question was,
"What supplement did you recently start?"
That's when it hit me. It was the maca. That double dose had overstimulated my body, leading to the rapid heart rate and shortness of breath. So a little lesson learned, more is not always better. This is a big mistake I see people make with natural supplements. Just because something is herbal or natural doesn't mean it's safe to take in large amounts. So how do you use maca safely? Well, start low and go slow, like I talk about in all my videos when talking about supplements. Begin with 1 gram, which is 1,000 milligrams per day, and work your way up. And stay within 2 to 3 grams daily. That's the range supported by research. What's the best time to take it? In the morning or early afternoon for an energy boost. Avoid taking it late in the day if you're sensitive to stimulatory effects. And if you're struggling with low energy, low libido, or mood swings, maca might be worth trying, but always respect the dosage and don't make the mistake I did. Next, we have black cohosh, which helps with hot flashes. Black cohosh is one of the most researched herbal remedies for reducing hot flashes and night sweats in menopausal women. What's the science? Well, a 2010 meta-analysis found that black cohosh was significantly more effective than placebo in reducing menopause-related symptoms like night sweats, irritability, and sleep disturbances. How do you use it? 20 to 40 milligrams daily is the standard dose, and best results are seen after a few weeks of consistent use. Limit its use to 6 months at a time, as long-term safety data is limited. And a little word of caution, there have been rare liver toxicity cases reported, so you might want to consider stopping it if you experience jaundice or turn yellow, you have dark urine, or you're unusually fatigued. And it's not usually recommended for breast cancer survivors due to possible estrogenic effects, and it may interact with medications, including hormone therapy and drugs that are broken down or metabolized by the liver. So, like any supplement, including herbs, please consult your doctor before starting. So, if hot flashes and night sweats are disrupting your life, black cohosh might be worth trying. But like any herbal remedy, use it wisely and be mindful of potential interactions. And if you're looking for a simple, no-stress way to support your hormones naturally, check out my Hormone Balancing Starter Kit. It's a step-by-step course to optimizing your diet, hydration, and lifestyle for hormone balance without all the guesswork. Grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the description. All right, next we have Vitex, also known as chasteberry. This regulates progesterone levels. Vitex is one of the most well-researched herbs for supporting progesterone production, which can help with irregular cycles, mood swings, PMS symptoms, and perimenopausal hormone fluctuations. So what's the science? Well, research suggests that Vitex increases LH, also known as luteinizing hormone, which in turn signals the ovaries to produce more natural progesterone, a hormone that often declines in the years leading up to menopause. Now, I know this video is about alternatives to hormone replacement therapy, but an added benefit of Vitex is that it can help with fertility in women who have low progesterone levels. I recently had a client struggling with infertility, and I suspected it was due to luteal phase deficiency, meaning her progesterone levels weren't high enough to sustain a pregnancy. And I suspected this after looking at her blood work. So I recommended she try Vitex to naturally support progesterone production. And guess what? Within 3 months, she conceived. Of course, this isn't a magic pill, and not every woman will have the same results. But it's an incredible example of how hormone balance can impact so many areas of health beyond just menopause. So how do you use Vitex safely? You're going to want to take between 400 and 1,000 milligrams daily, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach. And be patient. It typically takes 2 to 3 months to see full effects. Little word of caution, Vitex works best for women with low progesterone. But if your hormones are already balanced, taking it unnecessarily could disrupt your cycle. And it's usually not recommended for women who are already taking hormone therapy, including progesterone creams or hormone replacement therapy, without consulting your healthcare practitioner. And it's not a quick fix. This is a long-time herb that works by gently supporting hormone production over time. So if you're looking for a natural way to support progesterone, Vitex is one of the best and one of my favorite herbal options. But like all supplements, it's important to use it wisely and give it time to work. Next, we have ashwagandha, which reduces cortisol and can support adrenal health. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen that you hear me talk about a lot. What I mean by an adaptogen is it helps the body adapt to stress by regulating cortisol levels. Since high cortisol disrupts estrogen, progesterone, and thyroid hormones, managing stress is critical for hormone balance. So what's the science? Well, studies show that ashwagandha can reduce stress, improve sleep, and support thyroid function, making it a powerful tool for women struggling with things like fatigue, anxiety, or hormone-related weight gain. So root or leaf, which part of ashwagandha is best? Ashwagandha supplements can be made from the root, leaves, or a combination of both. With the root extract, this is the most well-researched form used in most clinical studies for reducing cortisol, improving sleep, and enhancing resilience to stress. It has a long history of traditional use in Ayurvedic medicine. Then we have the leaf extract. It contains different bioactive compounds, but is less studied. I guess the take-home point here is just be cautious with brands using leaf extracts. Some lower quality supplements mix in leaves because they're cheaper to produce, but they may not have the same clinical proven benefits as the root extract. And for the best results, look for a supplement that specifies ashwagandha root extract, not just ashwagandha on the label. So how do you use ashwagandha safely? Take between 300 and 600 milligrams daily, divided into morning and evening doses if needed. It's best to be taken with food to enhance absorption and reduce stomach irritation. If you're using it for sleep support, take it at night to promote relaxation. A little word of caution, ashwagandha is not for everyone. If you have low cortisol or adrenal dysfunction, ashwagandha may further lower cortisol and make fatigue worse. Now, I've never seen this happen, but I guess anything's possible. I've always had tremendous success using ashwagandha in my clients who suffer from adrenal dysfunction. And it can interact with thyroid medication. It supports thyroid function, but may increase thyroid hormone levels. So as usual, consult your doctor if you're on medication. And ashwagandha is not usually recommended during pregnancy as it may stimulate uterine contractions. So if you're dealing with chronic stress, poor sleep, or hormone imbalances, ashwagandha could be a great natural tool, but choosing the right form and dosage is key. So now we're moving on to the part of the video where I know you want to know what's just hype. What natural remedies don't live up to the claims? So let's get into it. First up, we have soy-based phytoestrogens. Do they really work? Well, soy contains plant-based estrogens called phytoestrogens, which some studies suggest may help with mild menopause symptoms. But here's the issue. The effects are very weak when we compare it to hormone replacement therapy. And it's not a one-size-fits-all. Some women actually experience worse symptoms with soy. And not all forms of soy are beneficial. Processed soy, like soy protein isolates, may actually disrupt hormone balance. Then we have essential oils. Can they truly balance hormones? Well, essential oils are fantastic for things like stress relief and relaxation, but can they truly balance your hormones? The reality, there's no strong scientific evidence that essential oils directly regulate estrogen, progesterone, or testosterone. That doesn't mean they're useless. Lavender, clary sage, which I have actually right here, and peppermint oils can still help reduce stress, promote relaxation, and improve sleep, which indirectly supports hormone health. So how do you use herbal alternatives safely? I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Start low and go slow. More isn't always better when it comes to herbs, as you can tell from my little story about maca. Number 2, give it time. Many herbal remedies take weeks to months to show noticeable effects. Number 3, be cautious with interactions. Some herbs can interact with medications, birth control, or thyroid meds. So always check with your healthcare practitioner if you are on any medications. And remember, while herbs can support hormone balance, some women may still need hormone replacement therapy, especially if symptoms are severe or affecting your quality of life. So the bottom line, natural alternatives to hormone replacement therapy can be tremendously effective, but it's important to know which ones are backed by science and which are just hype. If you are considering herbal remedies, make sure to use them safely, give them time to work, and always listen to your body. And if you found this video helpful, you know what to do. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, and drop a comment below because I'd love to hear what's worked for you. And remember, if you want a simple, no-stress way to support your hormones naturally, check out my hormone balancing starter kit. You can grab it for just $27. The link is in the description. And with that, we're going to see you right back here next week. Ciao.